Why, hello, you lovely little peppercorns. My name's, of course, Noah Lee, and welcome to the second Friday night beer and game. How y'all doing tonight? I see you guys are already in the chat. I am a pizza, Box and Jackalope says. Hey, Drill Dasher's here, and Ryan Fanstone, and Sailor Mouth, and the usual suspects. Thanks for being here, guys. I really enjoyed last week's stream, and I've been looking forward to doing this all week. Hope you guys have been too. Hey, Voice Crack's here too. You made it. And Mingy Jingo, or Jongo, excuse me, got that wrong. The legend himself, yes, Mingy Jongo. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Chibi's Original, the great Vegeta. I never know how to pronounce your thing, dude. I'm sorry. Vegarado. Did I pronounce that right? I always see it, and I always say it like a different way every time I read your name. And apparently I typed the letter 2 in the chat. That's going to be awesome. What could possibly go wrong? I don't know. We're drinking beer and playing games. That's always a good recipe for fun times. Yeah, so I only got a couple recommendations for beer this week. One of them was by Wako, one of my patrons, which was I forget what it was called. It was like Mad Elf. That's what it was, Mad Elf. And I could not find it. I went to a pretty big liquor store today thinking they might have it, and they didn't. So it's my pick of the beer this week, and I chose Fat Tire. This is an amber ale. It's a beer that I've had before, but it's been a few years, so I really don't remember what it tastes like. I think I remember what I like. Hey, Rodrigo's here. What's up, man? It's cool. I'm recognizing all these names. It's amazing. And of course, the game we're playing, which you guys voted on, or at least some of you did, no big deal if you didn't, is Sonic the Hedgehog. Oop, get it in the light here so you can actually see it. Everybody's really predictable. I knew as soon as I put it on the poll that this was going to win because Sonic, but that's okay. I do want to play it, so I'm going to throw this in. Do I watch Gotham? I do not. I am not big in the whole superhero genre. Really, the only superhero thing I like, and it's not really a superhero, is Guardians of the Galaxy. That's about it. Yeah, the classic black box Genesis games, the ones that say not for resale on them. Like, I don't know what Sega was thinking on that. They were really concerned about people reselling this game, which I did buy it used. So somebody broke the law and resold it at one point. All right, I got the game in. I'll get that running, make sure that it's going while I'm pouring my beer here. Pick that up later. Why isn't my copy of Sonic 1 factory sealed like my Mario 1 copy? I've never actually seen a factory sealed version of Sonic, and I probably wouldn't be able to afford it or be able to justify that purchase if I did. The Mario thing was just a fluke of random happenstance. If you hear cat noises in the background, my cat's at the door, by the way. Like the Tick. Oh yeah! Oh, I used to watch the Tick with my dad. That was fun. This is a really good beer. Nice and refreshing. Kind of nutty. I don't know how well you can see on stream, but it's like got that perfect amber color and a nice white head on there. We all like a nice white head from now and then. Sorry. Yeah, I got a cat too. I love the kitties. I love your kitty, Brian, there. I do not have Smash Ultimate. I like the Smash Brothers games, but I'm not like a big fan of them, so I usually wait until they come down in price before I bother getting them. What else we got here before I get started on the game? This is the Amber Ale. I don't know if this is the original Fat Tire or not. This is the one I always see in stores, though. I think this might be a specialty Fat Tire. I'm not really sure. Maybe you can enlighten me. Hi, Jackalope. Couldn't give a crash about Smash. Oh, Melee's like the best one, man. Come on. I have not played any of the Phoenix Wright games. That's something that I've been meaning to get into. Always wanted to try those. I have played a few of the Professor Layton games. I think they did a crossover game. Correct me if I'm wrong. Hey, Live Coil Archive. Hey, man. Am I a K. Rool main? Oh yeah, totally played Super Meat Boy. Such a great game. That was like, I actually had that on my Xbox 360, if you can believe it, when they were doing the whole Summer Live of Arcade, or whatever they called it. Oh, Melee was a weird way to pronounce Brawl. You guys are silly. All right, let's mosey on up here. I'm gonna restart this. And let's get some gameplay going. This is Sonic the Hedgehog, of course. It's a very rare game. Not many people have heard of it. I've heard of it, because I'm the game critic or whatever. I don't know what I'm doing here. What's up, Frickers? Speedy Doge, what's up, bud? Man, all you guys came out tonight. Thank you. Oh, you know what I just realized? I totally can't hear the game. I gotta move my headset here. There we go. Audio sounds good, everything for you guys. It looks good on my end. I'm getting green bars all around, so I think we're good with the internet router situation. Had a problem with that last week, but I think I got it solved now. Is this counterfeit Mario? There might be some truth to that. I mean, clearly Sonic wouldn't exist without Mario, since Yuji Naka has said several times that his inspiration for the engine that eventually became Sonic was because he would play through Sonic or Super Mario Brothers as fast as possible. Fun little tidbit there. So, as far as Sonic games on the Genesis go, well, mainline ones. This is my least favorite one of the original trilogy. Still a great game, but which means we're probably gonna have to play Sonic 2 and Sonic 3 and Knuckles at some point, so look forward to that. And I don't know why I went to the special zone. I am not gonna bother getting all the Chaos Emeralds, but yeah, everything's always fine. And I do always appreciate, even though these are a pain in the ass to play like that, I do always appreciate how pretty and serene the special stages in this are. But 3 and Knuckles ain't way too hard. It's got a save system. It's the only game in the trilogy that has a save system. That by default makes it the easiest one. I would say, honestly, though, even without the save system, I'd probably call that, in my opinion, I think it's the easiest of the original Sonic trilogy. This is probably the hardest, maybe? I don't know. This and Sonic 2 are kind of tied for, I guess, the most difficult. And I think the last time I played this game was 2 summers ago when I did the Noah's Game Room episode on this. So it's been a while since I played this. You need to catch up on Noah content? There ain't much out there right now. Trying to fix that problem for this year. I'm trying to do some smaller videos in between the big Spyro video, since it's probably going to be another year before that series is completely done. If I'm being honest with myself. Who is the best boy in Sonic lore? I'm gonna have to go with, I forget his name, but that green hedgehog that's Sonic's brother from Sonic Underground. Best hedgehog, hands down. Or maybe Sonic's sister, or whatever her name is. That or Silver. Everybody loves Silver. Oh, I fucked up there. This is way harder to play and keep an eye on the chat than Ristar was, by the way. Oh crap. And I do remember the stage select code in this, so if I do end up getting some game overs, which could happen depending on how much beer I drink, we'll still find a way to beat the game. So I'll do what I can. Uh-oh. Saw that coming a mile away. There we go. I was kidding with the Sonic Underground thing, by the way. You can reach the end of the first special stage without touching a button? Really? I did not know that. I should try that sometime. I honestly kind of always liked Labyrinth Zone. I know people like shit on it all the time, and I get why, because it kind of is like the antithesis of what this game was actually going for. But I don't know, it's honestly like, I really enjoy that level. The music's great, the platforming's pretty good, the water's kind of shitty, and I will admit it was a pain in the ass when I was a kid before I had the whole level layout memorized, but I don't know, I don't think it's as bad as everyone says it is. I guess probably the reason for that is because the main thing I like about Sonic is not the going fast part, but the actual exploration part, which is why I like Marble Zone here. I don't even mind this one very much. Hey, Treasure Level, what's up, man? Thanks for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I'm liking the super 90s logo you're rocking today. That's cool, dude. I don't know. Why are you playing League of Legends there, Box and Jackalope? I don't know why you would make that choice. I couldn't get into that game. I'm not into MOBAs. I tried League of Legends when it first became like super popular, but it's just not for me. Probably mostly because I don't care for online games because I'm a loner and I like to play with myself, by myself. Yeah, you know, I would say Scrap Brain is probably the worst level in this game, by far. People always say Labyrinth Zone, like I was saying. Oh shit, like I was saying, but Scrap Brain's way worse in terms of like how clunky it is and how slow paced it is. Any tips for mic quality? Spend at least $100 on a microphone to start with. Pretty much anything that costs less than that is not really worth it. I guess the one that comes to mind that might be okay is like the Blue Snowball, which is like $50, but even that is hit or miss from what I've seen. I used to have a Blue Yeti, which was not very good. That was like a $120 microphone. And I actually ended up getting an AT2020, an Audio-Technica 2020 for the same price, and it was way better. The only problem is with that one, you have to either buy the standalone USB version or the or actually get a mixer with XLR inputs. But yeah, I don't know. With microphones, it kind of just hey, Speedy to Doge, thanks, dude, for the super chat there. Awesome. What the hell was I say? Oh, yeah. So part of like once you get a decent microphone, I wouldn't bother unless you're gonna spend like over $1,000 on a mic, which I don't ever see myself spending that much. Like $100 to $200 will probably get you everything you need in terms of actual like quality mics. But in terms of like techniques and tips to get them to sound better, just play around with them because everybody's different. I know that like my voice is kind of, I don't know, I have like the really thick Midwestern, like nasally voice, so my mic settings are gonna be completely different from yours. I also noticed that if you take your microphone and you kind of turn it away so you're not talking directly into it, it seems to help with the quality a little bit, but I don't know. Like I said, just get something decent and play around with it. That's about the best you can do. It took me years to actually get decent mic quality, and sometimes I still don't feel like it's as good as it could be. Did I know that the secret path at Labyrinth Zone Act 1 is Scrap? I know one secret... excuse me, secret path in Labyrinth Zone. I might know the one in Scrap Brain Zone. Not really sure. I don't know. We'll see. I might end up taking it. Same thing with the Labyrinth Zone one. I don't know if I'm gonna bother. I think this right up ahead there's a 1-up, if I remember correctly, but then you have to go all the way back. I might as well get it. My voice could cure diseases. I wish that were true. Yeah. Although if that were true, I wouldn't be making YouTube videos. I'd probably, you know, be like on Doctors Without Borders or something like that. I don't know why they... This is kind of a weird level, like, from a design standpoint, because, like, oh, there's a hidden one up back there, but in order to get it, you gotta backtrack, and I see why people hate on this, this game so much. Or, not this game, this level so much. You made a ROM hack where you play Waluigi and Sonic 1? Really? That sounds awesome. I like the, I have a ROM hack of Bubsy in in Sonic 2. That's really fun. And also Bubsy in Streets of Rage. That's a good time too. I don't know why. I always like Bubsy, even though his games are terrible. Just, I really like how awful the character is. I can't believe they're making another Bubsy game already so soon after the last one. It blows my mind. Ah, crap. Also, I just tried to spin dash like a couple seconds ago. I don't know if anybody noticed, but can't do that in this game. And I'm OCD, so I have to get all of these. There we go. Gotta get them points. Bubsy for president. I am playing on a real Genesis. I have RGB cables and a FrameMeister hooked up, and it looks fantastic. I love it. Actually playing on a Genesis Model 1. I usually play on my my CDX with the 32X on top of it that everybody comments on and says that doesn't work, and I mean it does. But yeah, I'm playing on Genesis Model 1 right now. Yeah, I so thought that was gonna come down and hit me. Man, just flying through this game. How would I rank the Bubsy games? Oh, okay. How are we gonna, like, do you want like in terms of like actual quality or in terms of enjoyment? Because there is a difference. I guess quality-wise, the Woolies Strike Back would be the technical best one because it's not really bad, it's just boring. But I don't know, I'd say, honestly, from an enjoyment standpoint, I'd probably say Bubsy 1 is the most enjoyable. And Bubsy 3D is also a blast if you actually sit down and play it, especially if you play it with like a friend who like has never heard of it and you just like play this joke on like, hey, have you ever played Bubsy 3D? And they're like, no, what's that? Oh, it's the greatest game ever. Try it. That's just a blast. I did that with my cousin Alex, who plays Martin in some of my videos, because he had no idea who Bubsy even was. So when he actually played it, he's just like, oh yeah, this is pretty good. And I'm just like, are you sure about that? He's like, no, this is awful. I'm like, okay, that's better. You just made a meme? What is this meme? I need to know the memes so I can keep up with the times and not feel like an old man. Sonic Forces 2. No, thank you. I fucked that up. Oh, no, I didn't. I can't believe that worked. I'd like to say that was skill, but that was pure luck. Rodrigo, are you talking about this this secret right here? I think that's the one you were mentioning earlier. Pause and take a look at was my cousin Sanic? He was. Is there really a Bubsy game for the 2600? That would be amazing. Yeah, Sonic Forces is pretty boring too. It had potential, I'll give it that. What's my favorite movie of 2018? Honestly, I don't know if I've seen any movies from 2018. I definitely didn't go to actually see any in the theater. I don't know, I don't watch a lot of movies. I think the last movie I actually went to a theater and saw was oops, shit, I fucked up there. Was Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I I don't know. I've been hearing good things about Mandy. I think it's a Netflix game. Oh, I take that back. I have seen a movie that came out this year. It was on Netflix. The Ballad of Buster Scruggs, which was is a Coen Brothers movie. That was really good. But so that's gonna be my default answer for best of movie of 2018, because I don't think I've seen any other ones that came out this year. Have I ever used my stern voice with chat? No. Does that count? I think the Spyro stream that I did, which was the first live stream I ever did, I did have somebody who I just had to ignore, and eventually I had to block them because they kept trying to be, they weren't really being a jerk. They just either didn't recognize, didn't really recognize how the chat was. I don't know, they kept saying like really like inappropriate and kind of offensive shit. Yeah, I don't know. But I don't know, I'd rather just ignore them and put them away. Block them, I suppose, than get mad about it, because life's too short. I don't like being mad. I try to avoid it as much as possible. That said, I do appreciate it when people are like nice in the chat, which you guys are awesome. I have friends who stream more regularly than I do, and they always talk about like how they always have every stream, like they have somebody that's being a jerk. But other than that one time, and he wasn't even really being a jerk, I don't really have a problem. Maybe it's because I'm small time. I just died, and I glitched the fucking thing out too. Dang. At the second underwater section, you need to touch the lowest platform and then go back up to the top. Then a floating block will appear. Oh, and Labyrinth Zone. Duh, you said Labyrinth Zone earlier. For some reason, I was getting it confused with Marble Zone. The second underwater section, you need to touch the lowest platform and then go back to the top. Oh, I do know about that. Yeah. I forgot about that, though. We're going to have to do that. Take a little break here. I'm kind of cruising through this game anyway. I want to kind of slow it down a little bit so I get more time to hang out with y'all. Ooh, you went and saw the Emoji Movie, or you saw the Emoji Movie? I'm sorry. And Boss Baby. I hear people say that that's like an underrated movie. Not really sure how I feel about that. Is it one of those so bad it's good movies? Boss Baby, I mean. You will tell me about Sonic Mania 2 if I say Spaghetti Toaster Dinner. Does that count? Spaghetti Toaster Dinner. I mean, do we want a Sonic Mania 2 so close to the first one? I think we should give it a couple more years. Let Christian Whitehead and crew like really dive into like the whole Sonic thing. I bet, especially if Sega lets them do what they want to, like their own thing this time, I bet we'll end up with like the greatest Sonic game of all time. Like even better than Sonic 3 in my opinion. Right? Yeah, okay, so Ryan Fanstone, to this day in this zone, I have no idea what the words cope, CPU, and CPU mean. I don't either. Every time I used to play this as a kid, I thought that it was like the game was had like a secret message or something, and I could never figure out what the hell was going on. Maybe it's something that like, I don't know, maybe it's something that makes sense in like Japan, like it's a Japanese meme or something like that. That's all that I could think of, because it totally doesn't make any sense why they did that. But I mean, if all they wanted to do was, inject a bit of mystery into the game, well done, because my god, I always, yeah, this level especially, I remember when I was a kid, every time I got to this level, I don't know. This was about the farthest I could make it when I was like really young. And so this was like the level that I have like I don't know, I guess the most fond memories of playing in this particular game. Not to mention the music. Like the music in this is just so fantastic. Yeah, and then it says up right here. So I always thought, I think there's one that says on. Yep. So up, on, and I think it says CPU. CPU. What's up on CPU? Do I need to get up on something? I don't know what this is all about. It's just weird. Oh, I didn't know that the words were in Sonic Mania. Tommy Wiseau look like Stanley Kubrick. Oh god, that's awesome. What about Deltarune? It's a good game, really great game. I'm really waiting for the remainder of it, but that's probably going to be like 5 years off, if not more. Moving on up, moving on up. Men can like cute things. I love cute things. One of my favorite things, let me hand over here. One of my favorite gifts that I get is plushies, like little cute plushies like this. This is a sushi cat, a Pusheen, that my sister got me that has him eating sushi, and it's adorable. And I'm not going to grab him because he's pinned to the thing here, but you've all seen my Spyro plush that I have, that Treasure Level, Mark Nelson, and Lance Baxley and Juiced are a couple patrons of mine actually pitched in on Ko-fi and pretty much paid for the Spyro plushie, which was amazing of them. But yeah, I don't know, I like cute things. I'm a big Gurren Lagann fan too, so I got a little Simone plushie over here too. Oh, and even better, speaking of something awesome and cute things, my sister got me a plushie of Chibi-Terasu from Okami Den for Christmas, which is amazing as well, and I love it. It's adorable. Yeah, I haven't found a spot to put him yet, though. Jeebs. Oh, I want some Cuphead plushies. That sounds awesome. Aw, Treasure Level. Bye, buddy. Thanks for coming out. I'm sorry you got to get up at 4 a.m. or be to work at 4 a.m. Yikes. I remember those retail days. At least the holidays are over, right? Holidays are over, so you can kind of chill a little bit in the retail department. Did I pray to my Spyro plushie every day to get the Reignited trilogy? No. I still haven't gotten the Reignited... I don't know what that was about. I still haven't gotten the Reignited trilogy because I don't have time to play it. And when I do, it's going to be for my final Spyro critique. So I'm going to wait to actually get a copy of it. But it does look good. I've heard good things. And also, I'm kind of still holding out, hoping that Activision will actually release like a Game of the Year version or some second printing of it that actually has all 3 games on the fucking disc. I don't know, it still eats me up that they did that, bastards. Was that Act 1? I don't remember. Cups of Cuttlefish. Hey, buddy. But nothing special. That's kind of what I'm hearing with Boss Baby, is that it's, like what you said, good for kids, but not really anything special. Uh-oh. Yeah, I can't believe they're remaking Crash Team Racing. That's freaking awesome. I guess that really makes me feel good for like the future of both Spyro and Crash. The fact that Activision's actually doing something with the IPs. I'm guessing. Oh, I don't know. I'm thinking we might get a. The next Spyro thing will probably be like a standalone like game. I can't really think of any game that they would remake again, like the like Crash Team Racing. I can't see them remaking like Enter the Dragonfly or something like that. Although it would be a good chance to like actually like expand on that game and make it not a piece of shit. Spoilers for my upcoming critique on that. Get out of the way, I want to take the springy. Kids do deserve good movies. Kids get like crap, just crap content. Because it's like, oh, they're kids, they're dumb, they don't understand, or anything. I don't know, that's like why, like, Adventure Time was such a good cartoon. For the most part, it did have a couple seasons that were kind of hit or miss, but I don't know, because it was like mostly for kids, but it was also designed in such a way that like teenagers could, I don't know why I'm doing this, but that like teenagers and adults could enjoy it, and it kind of makes it timeless. It's for all ages. But I don't know, you don't see shit like that very often. I guess the hotness for kids right now is Peppa Pig and stuff, which is amazing because of all the Peppa Pig memes that are out there, which I love to death. My mom used to do an in-home daycare when I lived at home, and that was my first exposure to Peppa Pig. The kids would watch that. I'm just gonna get out of here. I don't care, whatever. What about Regular Show? I love Regular Show. I never finished it. What's the new show that the creator of Regular Show did? I can't remember the name of it, but it looks really good, and I need to check it out. Peppa Pig is an insult to Brits? No, what's an insult to Brits would be like Teletubbies or Booba or something like that. That's the kind of, when I think of like bad children's content, that's the kind of crap I think of, because it's just so mind-numbing. Like, kids aren't as dumb as everyone thinks they are. Don't give them this mind-numbing dribble. Give them something they can actually, like, I don't know, expand their mind or whatever, because kids love learning. Let them learn. Give them a show like Zaboomafoo or what else am I thinking of? Between the Lions, I think is, yeah, Between the Lions. Hell, I was like a teenager when that show came out, and I thought it was pretty enjoyable, even though I already knew how to read at like a really high level, so the message wasn't very good for me, but whatever. Yeah, and Sesame Street. Sesame Street's like classic as well. Or the Muppets. I know the Muppets is for an older crowd, but I always like the Muppets. When I found out that the Muppets actually have their own YouTube channel, it blew my mind, because they just they make a lot of good stuff on there. I just broke the camera for a second. And now I gotta half pipe it up. Here's something that you don't, I can't think of any other Sonic game where you actually have to like use your momentum to like start running up a half pipe and stuff like that. I don't think I can get up any higher. Oh, maybe I can. Whee! Grab this stuff. And here's something else in Sonic games that I never really understood. Maybe you guys find them more useful than me, but like the shoes that make Sonic go faster, that power up, I never really found that all that useful. But again, I don't really play Sonic games for like the speediness, so I kind of always just avoid that power up whenever I see it. Whee! What about Family Guy? Ugh. I like the first, what was it, 3 seasons of Family Guy before they were canceled. I guess like a couple seasons after that were alright, but yeah, I really don't like Family Guy. I guess, let me rephrase that. I liked Family Guy when I was like 14, and didn't really know what good comedy was yet, and thought that comedy was just people being assholes and trying to be as controversial as possible. So I don't know, I guess back then I thought it was alright, but nowadays it's just cringe-inducing. Not to mention, I don't understand what people see in Seth MacFarlane. I don't know, he's just doesn't seem like a very chill dude, in my opinion. But he's like, so like, I don't know, he's into so much stuff. Like, he's into movies and TV, and he has so many shows, and he used to do like cartoons and or different cartoons, like cartoon films and stuff like that. But nah. And I used to really love The Simpsons back in the day too, but now it's just, like you said, bland. It's everybody's favorite level. Let's take a little beer and chat drink here. What 9-year-old watches Family Guy? Hey, Zatara, what's up, man? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. It's going well. Got all this stuff going on here. Family Guy, funny moment. If I could remaster any game, what would I remaster? You'd remaster Sonic Adventure. Good game, but incredibly flawed. I agree with you. That game could really benefit. That and Sonic Adventure 2 could really benefit from a remaster. Because I used to love those games so much, especially Sonic Adventure 2. But they both aged like a glass of warm milk, pretty much. But they're okay. Am I British? I am not British. I am from Wisconsin. I am about as far away from Britain as a British accent as you could possibly get. Do I watch Donkey? Hell yeah, I watch Donkey. I love Donkey's content. It just cracks me up every frickin' time. You got a road trip tomorrow, Ryan? Where are you going? That sounds awesome. Have fun with the horrible drowning noises. Bye, Ryan. Thanks for coming out to the chat, bud. You'd remaster Big Rigs, import it to the ZX Spectrum. Nice. I don't know. What game would I remake? I don't know. That's a tough one. Like, I play so many retro games that, like, I can always put a game in its historical context. So, like, even if it's rough around the edges, I almost died right there. Even if it's, like, rough around the edges or hasn't aged well, like, I can usually still find enjoyment in it, just placing it within its historical framework. But I guess my one answer used to be Shadow of the Colossus, but then they remastered it. So now I don't have to wish for that. I guess Eco. Eco would be good. That game's pretty rough around the edges, but it's still a phenomenal game. I guess, is this the second? Yeah, this is the spot, Rodrigo. No, I fucked it up. I'm sorry, Rodrigo. That's what you were talking about, right? I was gonna go back up there and do the shortcut. Shit. Oh well, you guys will just have to hang out with me a little longer. Oh darn. But yeah, I don't know. Nights into Dreams would be a good one to, well, they already kind of did an HD remake of it. So I guess that doesn't count either. I don't know, pretty much all the games that I always wanted to like have remasters of have already been remastered. Which I guess is a good problem to have. I almost slipped through the wall there. I'm sorry. I can't believe I missed that thing there. I was so trying to go back up and get the shortcut. Suppose I could like purposefully die and go back. Nah. I think I only died once so far. I like how the whole reason that that Sonic Team came up with Sonic walking through water and being slowed down is because somebody, I think it was Yuji Naka, thought that hedgehogs couldn't swim, which is not true. So they're just like, okay, Sonic can't swim because hedgehogs can't swim, so let's make him like platform slowly underwater. I'm sorry, I know it's sad. I can't believe I missed it. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Yeah, and then the boss of this game, like, they knew that, they knew something was off with the boss in this game because I think I've only ever actually defeated the boss once that I can remember. But if you just like hang around him long enough, then eventually he just like gives up and goes away and you beat the level. So I don't know. They must have known that the boss was way too difficult, so they just made it so you could just get to the end of the level anyway, and yeah, screw it. Well, Savali, I'm glad that my mistakes humor you. That's okay. That's what I'm here for. Yeah, this beer is going down smooth. I'm gonna have to drink Fat Tire more often. 'Tis good. The interesting thing about starting the whole Friday night beer and game thing is, I honestly thought more people would be into the beer side of things than they are. I'm getting a lot of people like, I don't drink beer, but I'll watch anyway, which is great. I guess I'm just one of the few people that enjoys the beer, which is fine. I'm gonna keep doing it though, because I like Friday night beer and game. And it reminds me of when I was a young game journalist who had no aspirations of being a YouTuber. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. I did it. Stouts are the best beer, I agree. I almost grabbed Guinness tonight, but I thought that was too mainstream, so I grabbed Fat Tire instead. Guinness is delicious. Murphy's Irish Stout is also good. There's this, I don't know if they have it anywhere but in Wisconsin, but it's called Dragon's Milk. It's a milk stout. That is delicious, and it comes in like a quart-sized bottle. And you get a pretty good buzz if you can finish one of them bottles. My dad and I used to drink a lot of beer together. We'd like get the big bottles of like the fancy milk stouts or something like that, and we'd split them, and it was awesome. One of my greatest memories is my mom and my sister went on a trip or something. They went to a hotel room, and it was just my dad and I like all weekend. So we went to town the night before, went to this store that sells individual like bottles of beer and charges per 6-pack. And we got one of them, a mix of 6, split every beer, and then on the way home we also grabbed Splinter Cell Chaos Theory, which was the newest Splinter Cell game at the time I died. And it was a great time. We just, all weekend, we just lazed around, drank beer, and played Splinter Cell, just the two of us. It was awesome, and I really treasure that memory. Oh god. I don't know who thought it was a good idea to put spikes all over the walls, but they were an asshole. Spike ball go through here. And see, if I had the Insta Shield from Sonic 3, I could take care of that guy. The Insta Shield's like the most underrated Sonic maneuver. I wish it was in more games. I know it's in Sonic Mania now, which is good because that's how I prefer to play that game. Although I do wish that you could use that and the drop dash at the same time. That would be cool. All right, let's get up here. Woo. Yep. Ah, shit. I thought I could do it. Whoop. Hey everyone, this is so sad. Can we hit 50 likes on the stream? Somebody said earlier that somebody disliked the stream before it even started. I know there's a couple people that are just subscribed to my channel just so they could dislike my stuff, because like every time I schedule something, immediately I have a dislike. It's just the weirdest thing. Like so quickly that there's no chance they ever watched it or anything like that. I don't know, people are weird. What's my least favorite Boost Sonic game? What do we count as the Boost Sonic games? We don't count Sonic 06, right? Even though that kind of is where the Boost formula originated from. I'm guessing most people consider Sonic Unleashed the original Boost game. I don't know. They're kind of all the same to me, personally. I guess Sonic Forces would probably be my least favorite Boost Sonic game. But, yeah. Sonic Generations, I like it more than I used to. And Sonic Unleashed, about a year ago, I just randomly turned it on one day, and I enjoyed it a lot more than I did originally. So when I get around to reviewing that, it'll be interesting. I'm thinking I'm going to like it more the second time around. Oh yeah, Boost started in the Sonic Rush games, that's right. I always forget about them. The first Rush game was really good. I never played the second one. I never played Lost World either. That is such a, like, I don't know, an interesting game to me. Like, oh yeah, it's Mario Galaxy, but it's Sonic, but it's also not Mario Galaxy, and no. Sonic Forces is bad half the time you hold one button and run in a straight line. That is true. But isn't that all the Boost games? Okay, I know that not all the Boost games are like that, but I don't know, Sonic Forces was just boring. I didn't really think it was bad. And I fell off a thing. Sonic on Atari. I'm guessing there is a Sonic game on Atari, like some ROM hack that somebody did. And that would be cool. It probably plays like E.T. That's how I'd design it anyway. Is this boss time? Nope, next level. Oh yeah, I still gotta do Act 3. Kappa 64, this is the MLG master of Sonic. Doritos and Mountain Dew, 420 Blaze It. There's a game for you guys. Game of the Year 420 Blaze It. Good one. I think it's made in the Source engine. My buddy Matt showed it to me once. It was really fun. So stupid, but I love it. This is unquestionably the best music in this game, by the way. Zippy the Porcupine. Awesome. You do have a repo card of Zippy the Porcupine? Not Zippy the Porcupine. Yeah, that's something I gotta get into more of our ROM hacks and actual physical cartridges of ROM hacks. The one that I really want to get is, now I'm gonna forget what it's called. Shit. What's the Super Metroid one that like makes the game like way harder? I used to play that in emulation all the time, and I always wanted to get a repo card of it. I can't frickin' think of what it's called. It's called like Super Metroid. Oops, shit. Super Metroid. I can't think of it. I'm brain farting right now. What else do I want to get? I do have some. They're not really ROM hacks, but the Battle Kid games made by my buddy Savak. I say he's my buddy. I haven't talked to him in like 5 years, but I used to talk with Savak on the Screw Attack forums all the time. But those are really good games. Not really ROM hacks though, but. Oh, I know of one. I haven't played it yet because I never think of it when I have my Atari 2600 out. But I have a Lord of the Rings game on Atari 2600 that a friend of mine bought for me. I really need to check that out because that sounds awesome. Hey, Satan Hellman, you've returned with your Undertale version of the villain from Parappa the Rapper 2, correct? I always liked that. It's a repo. You have Fortnite on your NES? That makes sense. I mean, that's the best place to play Fortnite if we're being honest. Sailor, you made a game? How did I know what the Undertale version of your of the villain from Parappa the Rapper 2? Because I know my games, man. Is that like from something you made, or is that like from a, I don't know, like an Undertale fan game or something like that? Because if it is, I want to play that. That sounds amazing. I made a game once in Game Maker. It was called Meteor Clicker. It was a shitty clicker game, if you can't tell by the title. And it literally just had a bunch of different meteors that when you clicked on them, they broke up into smaller meteors. And the whole point of the game was to get to the end of the level where you got the punchline to the world's shittiest joke, which I stole from Futurama. That joke was, why does a moon rock taste better than an earth rock? Because it's a little meteor. I made that game when I was like 19, and I have no shame. Oh, cool. It's from a SoundCloud cover remix that combines Noodle Master and Parappa the Rapper 2. Oh, with Megalovania. Ah, that sounds awesome. I gotta look that up later. Have I ever played Psychonauts? Hell yes, I've played Psychonauts. I fucking love that game. It is so great. I never owned it back in the day. I got it on Steam a couple years ago and played it for the first time, and I was so sad that I missed out on it when it was like brand new, but nobody ever heard of that game. I'm gonna die. I just died. But yeah, that was such an underrated game, and it's still an underrated game. And I'm really hoping Double Fine doesn't screw up the sequel that they're working on, because Double Fine has not made a good game in the last probably 10 years or better. Sad but true. What was it? Broken Age was a terrible fucking point-and-click adventure game. Really good art style, really good music, really good voice acting. Gameplay sucked balls, though. It was so boring. What else did? Oh, Brutal Legend was a disappointment. I guess I never played, what was it, Costume Quest? Yeah. Or that Stacking. I never played Stacking either. But yeah, the whole Double Fine adventure thing, that was a shit show. So, I don't know, I don't really have high hopes for Psychonauts 2, but I really hope that Double Fine proves me wrong, because God, do I love the first game. You want to share, but it's bad and glitchy? That's how you get good at making games. You like share your work and let people rip it to shreds, and you feel bad for a while, but then you get back up on that horse and try again, and your next attempt is better but still awful, and you repeat the process until eventually you make something good. I'm still waiting for the moment when I make something good. I've been doing this for 8 years now. Oh god, I'm gonna die again. God, it feels like I've been on this level for frickin' ever. Probably because it's so much slower than the rest of the game. And then we're gonna get to Scrap Brain Zone and have the same problem. Oh yeah, Speedy Dodoge is working on Sonic and Bubsy Escape from FurryCon. I'm still waiting for that, bud. That sounds awesome. Sounds so strange and quirky, and I love it. Oh yeah, I went the wrong way. Crap. Why did they do this? There are fucking bubbles right here so you can breathe while you're underwater, but you can just jump up and grab air. I don't understand video games sometimes. Why did they do this? I forgot what that does. Guess we'll find out. What's my most hated movie ever? And then Sailor's like, The Godfather. I love The Godfather, okay. Godfather Part 3 I haven't seen, but I hear that's awful. What is my most hated movie ever? Babes in Toyland, with a young Keanu Reeves. I haven't seen the movie in probably 20 years, but my sister used to watch it all the time when we were kids, and I hated it. And I probably would still hate it. It was so sickening to, like, watch. Ugh. I don't know. That's the first one that comes to mind. Another movie that I really don't like is A Christmas Story. Like, everybody really likes that. Like, the one that's like, you'll shoot your eye out. And that one. I don't like that movie. Every time I watch it, I have the same feeling as when I watch Babes in Toyland, because it's, I don't know. I guess I just don't get the joke of that movie. The movie is depressing to me, and it's like gross. I don't know. I really wish I could describe why I don't like that movie, but I just don't like that movie. don't game over. It's okay, if I game over, then I'll just use the old level select. I almost lost my rings there. Boing, boing. Oh god, lag, 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 lag. Need rings. Rings are needed. Rings are needed. Oh god, almost died. Oh yeah, this is the game that you don't get zero, like, you don't have a 0th life. So if I die again, it is a game over. Although I think there are continues in this, aren't there? I don't remember. It's been a while. We're gonna spend like half the stream on this one level. I'm starting to see why people don't like this level. I don't know, I think when I'm just playing this game and I'm not like streaming and commenting and thinking about stuff to say, and I'm like just actually like laser focused on the actual level, I don't know, I usually enjoy this level, but yeah, right now it's not the most enjoyable. It's kind of frustrating. At least Starlight Zone's next, and that is probably the best level in this game. Maybe? I don't know. Ooh, goody, boss time. Worst boss in the game. Let's take a little beer break here. Oh yeah, 50 rings in the special stage. You really know your Sonic there, Rodrigo. Good for you. And I'm gonna say it wrong again. The Great Vegarato. Did I pronounce it right? Please tell me if I'm pronouncing it right. You'd like to take all the scenes of The Godfather and turn it into a porn? Oh boy. Garfield card. Oh, good stuff. I have, I don't have Garfield cart, but I do have, I forget what it's called, but it's basically Heathcliff cart. It's literally a kart racer with Heathcliff in it, and it's on the Wii, and it's terrible. And I only bought it because I was so like, one, it was like $2. And I was laughing my ass off because I didn't even know that there was... Who in their right mind would make a Heathcliff game is basically what I'm getting at. At least they give you a shield for this boss. And they let you have rings, which is more than I can say for half the bosses in this game. I'm not even gonna bother trying to defeat him. I'm just gonna stay alive. Slow and steady wins this boss as he falls. Super. But I remember getting stuck here all the time because I thought you actually had to like keep pace with him and like hit him in order to oh shit, in order to beat this boss. So I would just constantly try to run through there and die every single time when I was a kid. And then one day I just realized, oh, you don't have to actually defeat him. You can just make it to the top and you'll be fine. They knew this boss was bullshit. 1v1 you on Garfield card. Which Sonic formula is better, Adventure or Boost? Well, obviously I'm gonna say Adventure, because I don't like the Boost formula. But I think that I think the way to go for like a 3D Sonic game is like a little of both. Like, do the adventure thing, but leave in some of the boost mechanics that everybody likes. Like, maybe instead of doing a, like the whole Generations thing where you play as Sonic, and Modern Sonic, and Classic Sonic, how about you just play as Sonic, or you could have like other characters in there like Tails. Like, maybe we could actually play as Tails for once. And instead of doing the whole Generations thing, we have half the game be boost levels and half the game be like more adventure style levels. I don't know, I think that's a good way to balance out what people want from a Sonic game these days. I'd personally like to see a return to the adventure formula, especially like with the level of polish that that the Sonic games have been having to these days. Because make no mistake, like Generations and Forces, they're very polished games, which is not something you can say for the majority of Sonic games. So yeah, that's kind of what I think on that. Really? If you rush past Eggman at the end and jump to get the capsule, he can damage you while running away. Didn't know that. I'm learning so much about this game today. This game that I've been playing my entire life. This is literally the first game I've ever played, so I've been told. I used to love Simpsons Hit and Run. I don't own a copy of it anymore, but I used to rent it, and it was a good time. It's so, I don't know. It's not a good game, but it's an enjoyable game, is how I would describe it. Whee! Simpsons Hit or Miss. Hanging on the edge of tomorrow. I think oh shit, what the hell is it called? The new Sonic racing game that's coming out, Team Sonic Racing. I didn't know you could glitch through right there. I just found that out. Team Sonic Racing, I think has Crush 40 coming back, which is awesome. They're so awful and cheesy, but I love them. I actually had the opportunity to, I didn't get to do it because their flight was canceled, but a gaming convention I went to actually had like a meet and greet with Crush 40 of all people, and I signed up for it so I could meet them, but then their flight was canceled, and I was so disappointed because I wanted to meet them. That would have been amazing. Ah, fuck that, I don't want to do that shit. Yeah, if the boss in Labyrinth Zone was in an infinite room until you beat him, it would be like the hardest boss ever. I agree. I don't know if I would ever have the patience to beat this game if that were the case, because it's such a pain in the ass. Boop. See, and then I like how they it's I think Retropolis Zone, a buddy of mine, Michael Hardiman, who does Quickies Don't Cut It here on YouTube. He does a fantastic critique of this game, and he's like way better at it than I am. Like, I don't consider myself very good at this. I tried to spin dash there. This is a perfect example of how awful I am at this game. But anyway, yeah, Retropolis Zone does a Quickies Don't Cut It on Sonic 1 here, and he talks about how the game is set up like you have a fast level with Green Hill Zone, then a slow level with Marble Zone, then another fast level with Spring Yard Zone, and another slow level with Labyrinth Zone, and then Starlight Zone, Scrap Brain Zone. So the game constantly has this pattern of tight platforming levels and speedy levels like Starlight Zone, which I thought was really cool. I never really considered that before until I watched this video. Or the way you can use the momentum of the game to actually get to places that I didn't even know existed. Which I think is why I prefer Sonic 3 so much, is because that game is so huge and you can, there's so much to explore. Oh geez, I didn't even realize I was on the third act yet, dang. And I fucked that up. And then this is just a dumb boss. I don't care what you say. This is just a pain in the ass. This isn't fun. If you time it just right, you can actually hit him without using these things, I'm pretty sure. Like this. Ah, shit. Not like that. There we go. There we go. And that's kind of what I always did when I was a kid, is I just like stand here and try to hit him like that, and then just keep balancing this like a one ring. Oh, I fucked it up. So boring. I hate this boss, but not as much as the last one. Do do do. There we go. Yay, now we're gonna have some fun in Scrap Brain Zone. It's about time for beer number 2. You're in a band called Crush 69 and you play the slide whistle. Oh my god, that is amazing. I love that. I'd go watch you. I'm gonna get another beer going here. Why? Boop. If Sonic was in Mafia, he would be Yakuza. Yeah, what's with the whole, like, that is how Mafia do or work meme that, like, showed up on Twitter the last couple days? I forget what it's called. It's from some, like, shitty mobile game, I'm pretty sure. Do you miss the times when we were young and thought all games are good because we didn't think games could be bad? I do, actually. That was, yeah, when I was, like, I guess around, like, let's say younger than 12. I would, pretty much think every game was good. Perfect example, Sonic Heroes. I loved that game when it first came out, and I hate it now so much. Can I do a live stream where I'm eating spaghetti? I'm not a mukbang streamer or whatever that's called, where you stream yourself eating. Not to mention, I mean, spaghetti's good, but it's not like my favorite thing in the world. If I'm going to stream myself eating anything, it's going to be sushi, because sushi is amazing. PewDiePie meme. You missed when you thought Scarface was a terrible movie? All right, confession time. I've never actually seen Scarface. I'm not much of a movie guy, but it's on my to-watch list. I literally have a list on my computer of games that I always say games, if that tells you anything, of movies I need to watch. My go-to media is games. So every time I think of some other media, I always, like, default to, I haven't seen that game. Oh, wait, never mind. Do it? What, the sushi thing? I could do that. I love sushi. I don't know. I thought about just, like, if I had a really good phone, I could just, like, turn on my turn on the live stream and, like, do the dishes or something. Like, make doing the dishes not the most boring thing in the world. I don't know if I want to put, like, that kind of content on the channel, though. That'd be something to do if I had, like, a vlog channel or something like that. Ah, crap. I don't know if I've ever gone this way. Maybe. Probably gonna get stuck on Scrap Brain Zone for a while, because it's not the greatest level. And also, there's, like, insta-death shit everywhere. And I'm stuck. There we go. Okay, I might do the sushi thing someday. Maybe I should do, like, the Sushi Striker game on the Switch. Like, the Way of Sushido. I want to play that game just because I like sushi. Okay. Dun, dun. This does have really good music in it, though. I'll give this level that. If I ever played Duke Nukem 3D on the Mega Drive or Genesis, I didn't know it was on the Mega Drive Genesis. I have played the 32X version of Doom. I own that, and it's terrible. So I imagine Duke Nukem 3D is probably around the same level of quality. Have I accepted the name Eggman, like, as opposed to Robotnik? I guess so. I mean, I guess when I refer to, like, old school Sonic games, I call him Robotnik, but when I'm referring to, like, newer Sonic games, like post-adventure, I call him Eggman. I don't have a problem, like, interchanging the two. Favorite game of 2018? Not gonna spoil it, because I'm working on a top 10 video right now covering that very topic. But it's Fallout 76. It's not. I haven't played that game, nor do I have a desire to play that game. So, sorry if you're expecting it on the top 10. Ah, crap. I fucked it up. And we play the waiting game. Ah, shit! I swear this level was just designed to, like, piss the player off. And we're waiting. Alright. Alright, I made it up there. Oh, the SNES version of Doom is terrible. The only version that's worse is the Game Boy Advance version. Ugh. I used to play that when I was in high school. I don't know why. I mean, I knew it was a shitty game even then, but I still played it because it was Doom on the Game Boy Advance. That's awesome, but it wasn't. It was shit. Sonic the Hedgehog Genesis on the GBA, yeah. That's right up there with Doom. I never had that one. I've never played it. I just heard it's terrible. I don't know. How is a kid supposed to pass this part? Oh, I thought I was insta death there. I'm almost dead. I'm about as close to game over as I've been so far. Eh. Yeah, so here's a perfect example of a great game that admittedly hasn't aged all that well. As much as I love it, and as much as it did for video games, and well, if I'm being honest, really the only thing that Sonic did for like video games as a medium is like spawn the whole platformer or mascot platformer genre. So that's why we got Bubsy. So I don't know. But again, I like Bubsy, so it's fine. Bubsy's great. Bubsy is our Lord and Savior, by the way. This is probably the best I've ever do on Scrap Brain. Normally, it just kicks my ass up and down the hallway. And here's a fucking insta-death shit. Ah! Ah! That wasn't even my fault! God damn it. Guess I get to use the level select. Yay! That was a fucking nightmare glitch right there. Sonic is still the best mascot, I agree. You've been hyped for Super Mario Bros. 4 for the past 30 years? Dude, just play Super Mario World. That's what it's called in Japan. It's called Super Mario Bros. 4. I mean, you could just play it and call it that. I mean, I like it. Scrap Brain Zone. I like how these are in alphabetical order on the list and not by, you know, the actual zone order. All right, we are on Scrap Brain Zone 2. Yeah, Sonic 4 is terrible. I agree. I actually was one of the people that liked it when it first came out. And then, no joke, about like a month ago, I played it again for the first time since its original release. And I was like appalled at how bad it was. I couldn't believe that I actually liked it when it first came out. I think in my defense, it was just so cool to see Sonic back in 2 dimensions again, or at least 2.5D, that I was able to overlook most of its flaws, or I guess all of its flaws, because my God, is it terrible. I've heard episode 2's better. I haven't played it. I don't plan on playing it now, unless I review it someday. Ugh. I don't hate Scrap Brain. It's not, I mean, it's not terrible, but I think it's probably the low point of the game. At least for me. I think it's one of those things where you're, I don't know. If it's you either like it or you don't, sort of thing. But I guess I'm somewhere in the middle on that, so that's not even true. I'm just pulling shit out of my ass right now. Don't listen to me. Oh shit. No, I want my rings. I do think it's cool that that Act 3 of this level goes back to Labyrinth Zone with a palette swap. I don't know, it kind of gives a little bit of mystery to this game. And it's like, hey, oh shit. Hey, you're expecting another act of this mechanical trap death machine, but joke's on you, you're going back to the water ruins. It's kind of like they knew that that Labyrinth Zone is like the, I don't know, the most difficult part of this game for most people. I guess Scrap Brain's probably the most difficult part for me. And the final boss isn't really even hard, it's just kind of bullshit because you have to do it without any rings. And it's not as well designed as, it's not as well designed as the final boss from Sonic 2. James Rolfe is the best. That man is a treasure. I love him. I'd like to meet him someday. Wait a minute, what? If I pass the next teleport with 50 rings, you'll reach a secret part? Really? There is so much that you're teaching me about this game right now, Rodrigo. Thank you. I'm gonna have to play around with that sometime. Get more rings and go back. Sorry I didn't see your comment sooner before I beat the stage. Maybe if there's time, I'll come back to this level. We'll see if we can activate it. Sonic 1 final boss is easy. Yeah, it is pretty easy. It's just occasionally it catches you off guard. Oh. I mean, say what you will about dropping you back into Labyrinth Zone like this. It is a good bit of like video game storytelling. I don't remember if this way's faster or not, but I'm gonna go this way. This is a good bit of like video game storytelling. It kind of makes it seem like Eggman's built his base on top of a previous level. Ah, shit. Or I don't know, that he's like somehow like harnessing like the ancient ruins of Labyrinth Zone for his own sinister shit. Mm-hmm. Let's try that again. All right. Eggman in Smash? That would be cool. Yeah, why did they put like another Sonic character in Smash other than well, Shadow's not an Echo Fighter, but what the hell they call him? An assist trophy, right? And Knuckles, maybe? I don't know. Tails should at least be... Okay, here's something that pisses me off. Why is it that Sonic Team doesn't like utilize Sonic's other characters as much as they should? As in, why don't they do what Nintendo does with like, I don't know, like giving Luigi his own game series in the Luigi's Mansion games? Why not like give Tails his own spin-off series? I know we have like Tails Sky Patrol and Tails Adventure, but they haven't done it in 20 years. Tails is a great character with a awesome moveset that they could utilize much better, is what I'm getting at. Same thing with Knuckles. And Knuckles and Knuckles and Knuckles. And that was like, I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen my Sonic Forces video, but like, why didn't you just play as Tails instead of classic Sonic? He can platform. It doesn't just have to be all about Sonic, is what I'm getting at. I don't know why Sega does these things. Crap. Maybe I should like pause the game before I look at the chat. Let's do that. Okay. Yeah, I really loved it when like Sonic Adventure, like, oh, playing as Tails was fun as hell. And then they put him in a stupid mech in Sonic Adventure 2, which is fine. I mean, I guess I'm one of the few people that actually sort of likes those stages, but yeah. All right, Satan, say it. We all say dumb things. I've been saying dumb things for the past, what, hour and 20 minutes? Playing Sonic... Wait, what? Playing Sonic while eating Sonic while studying on Sonic Booms. Alrighty then. You've always thought of Act 3 as some sort of dystopian sewer system. That's awesome. At one point in time, there was, like 2 years ago, there was this Knuckles-related meme that I followed at birth. Wait, what? Oh, you mean like since the meme became a thing? We all have our things with memes. I mean, so many people got into that whole pen, pineapple, apple pen thing, and look where they are today. Yeah, I don't know why. So yeah, you're absolutely right, Rodrigo. Tails would be like the perfect fit for like the Avatar mentor in Sonic Forces, because like he's passing down the torch, so to speak. It's like Sonic mentored him, now he's mentoring your OC. That's a great idea. I love it. Just make Tails seem like an important character as opposed to just like, I don't know, like Sonic's accessory. It's kind of how they've been treating him in the last like 10, 15 years. Yeah, and like you should be playing like a tag team with Tails too. I'm agreeing with this. I'm liking this version of Sonic Forces you're spitting at me. This sounds awesome. How to be a legend. Name yourself Kappa64. You got that covered. Oh, the Ugandan Knuckles meme. Oh, so you're one of the originators of that whole thing. I don't know if we can be friends anymore. I'm just kidding. We're still good. I honestly thought that was funny at first, but then people did. Oh shit! But then people took it way too far, as people typically do with memes. You know. Luckily, I just hit a checkpoint, so we're good. He says as he almost takes a spike ball to the face. I really do like the look of this level. I mean, I know it's just a palette swap version of Labyrinth Zone, but Labyrinth Zone already looked really good. And adding the purple water is a nice... We'll come back to that thought. Oh yeah, the Knuckles Sings thing, which was, what's the animator that came up with that? I can't think of his name. I follow him on YouTube, though. But yeah, that was, I know what you're talking about. That was a big thing. Knuckles Sings, and then it became Ugandan Knuckles. I know. Rest in spaghetti. Never forgetty. I was like really close to the end too. Damn it. All right, taking this seriously now here. Time to get cereal. Super cereal. Shit. Give me a bubble. Oh yeah, Gregzilla, that's right. Thank you. Everybody thought of it, I forgot. Oh yeah, Frame Raider too, that's right. Oh yeah, that's an interesting thought. Sonic Forces' plot should be a competition of the Sonic allies versus Shadow allies, resistance to fight for who will save the world and be the true heroes. That would be interesting. I mean, it'd be better than the paint by numbers story we did get. Oh yeah, Sonic and Bubsy Escape from FurryCon was originally meant to be a Sonic Forces fan game. How the tag team Sonic and Bubsy originated. Phrasing, boom. Next time, play Mario. Mario. That's up to you guys. I'm posting a poll on Patreon every Wednesday that's open to the public. I'm using Patreon to post a poll instead of Twitter because you can only post a maximum of 4 options on Twitter, and I hate it. And now we're at the final boss, which is not really hard, but can occasionally catch you off guard. And is kind of boring. I've only ever, like, played this game and gotten all the emeralds, like, once. And I really don't, like, have a desire to do it again, because really all you get is, like, a couple extra flowers in the final credits. Not really worth the time, but I suppose if you're, like, a completionist, there you go. I really just don't like the emerald stages in most of the Sonic games. Kind of poopy. But yeah, if you guys want, go ahead and put down some like game suggestions. I mean, the last poll was just me thinking of games that I kind of wanted to play, but I don't really know what you guys want to see, so feel free to comment in the chat. I'll look at the chat log after we're done live streaming, pick out a few games for next week for the poll. Because I'm going to keep doing this. I fucking love this shit. I didn't think I'd like streaming as much as I do, but I do. It's really fun. And it kind of will help keep the channel alive while I'm working on projects that take 50 years. Whoop! Hey, we beat the game! Woo! You know, I just thought of something. I should have done it, but I've never, like, let him get away without, like, hitting him there. I wonder what happens. A Hat in Time would be a good one. That's a good one. Minecraft? I have, like, 1,500 hours clocked into Minecraft because I've been playing since alpha. I haven't played in a couple of years, and I kind of am still sick of it, so I don't know if I'll be playing Minecraft. Sailor Mouth, if you like send me a link to your game, I'll check it out, man. I'm serious. How about Portal 2? Ooh, yeah, Portal and Portal 2. That'd be a good one, too. Oh my god, can we get 50 likes on this stream? You guys are crazy. I love it. You got Unity, huh? Cool, I used to mess around with Unity. Never really made anything good. Really, the only game engine I have, like, any decent amount of experience in is Game Maker, and I never really made anything worth, like, sharing. Nor did I, like, have the intent of sharing it. I kind of just have always messed around with it. Someday, I would like to make a game that's actually worth sharing, but that's down the road. Cream the Rabbit is swag. Yeah, really, I'll check out your game, man. I don't know if I'll put it on stream, but that's up to you. I might. That would be cool. Like, Speedy the Doge could finish his Sonic and Bubsy Escape from FurryCon, and you could shoot me your game, and then maybe we could just do a stream of, like, games that you guys have made, and I could rip them apart. Mwah. I don't know, that'd be fun. I figured if you don't land the hit on Eggman or Robotnik at the end there, nothing changes. That's about it. Your mom's spaghetti? Cheers! Try again, you didn't get any emeralds. Fuck you, Eggman, I don't want them. You can have them. You can have all 6 of them because there's only 6 of them in this game. Poopy. Alrighty, well, we got a little time left here. Rodrigo, I think I'm gonna try and get that secret you're talking about. Let me scroll back up on the chat here. See if I can find what you're doing, or what you told me to do with that. Where did that go? Whoop. Alright, if you pass the next teleport with 50 rings, you'll reach a secret part. Alright. Thanks, Jeff. Nicely done. Oh my god, oh my god. Can't believe it. Can I live stream Fat Albert episodes? I think YouTube's copyright system might have a problem with that one. That would be strange, though. Like, just sit here, eat popcorn, and, like, not say a word and just watch Fat Albert. That would be interesting. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can get this teleport. I'll go slowly so, like, I can see, like, you guys, comment and tell me which teleport it is. I'll just start by getting 50 rings and taking this nice and slow. Because I've probably never seen the secret area you're talking about. Go nice and slow. I missed a ring. It was in Act 2 of Scrap Brain Zone, right? I think it was. Alright, alright. I need to get a shield is what I need to get. It's at the lower part. Okay. Oh no! My rings! We're gonna mulligan that one. Let's come back to that. Alrighty. Hoping... Nope, there is no shield. I was hoping there was a shield down there. There is not. What is Foxbox? Entire Foxbox movie? Only time you'll ever see King DDD and Dr. Eggman's voice actors interact. Huh, interesting. Alright. I'm assuming it's one of the final teleports in the level. Yeah, this is exciting. Looking forward to seeing the secret here. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. We're good. I really need a shield. This is like so nerve-wracking. Livestream the Emoji Movie. That sounds like a great idea. Sony would have my ass in a handbag, like, instantly. Oh god. It's not this teleporter, is it? I hope it's not, because I'm 3 rings short. That video I put out a few years ago of Sonic 3 and Knuckles was awesome. Thank you. That's one of my favorite videos that I've ever done. You can catch 2 more monitors and go back. So it's not this teleporter. It's like one after this one. I'm so close to like getting, I don't want to screw it up. Oh yeah, I could have just debug mode. I forgot about that. I don't remember the code for that though. I only remember the stage select thing. Oh, okay. It is this teleporter. I will go back. All right. Now I'm scared because I'm so close to like getting it. I don't want to lose my rings. Okay. Ah, blah, blah. All right. All right. Okay. This is so freaking nerve-wracking. Yeah. Wait, go forward? Oh, I can go through that teleporter? Oh, you can go back through the teleporter. That's what you're saying. I gotcha. I'm thinking it's like the teleporters in Sonic 2 where they're one way. Yeah. Now the timing on this is all screwed up. There we go. Gotcha. All right. There we go. Is this the spot? Maybe? I had 50 rings. I don't know if I've been here. I don't want to move forward because I don't want to risk losing the rings. Thank you for the debug mode. Cheat might come in handy. This is the spot? Cool. All right. Yeah, I didn't know that. Although this does look really familiar, but wow! And I lost it. That's all right. Oh, I see. There's a bunch of stuff there that I don't know how to get to. Interesting. Might have to play around with that more. Oh, I know where we're at too. Okay. Good to know. Thank you for that, Rodrigo. That's awesome. I learned a thing. That was a hell of a shortcut too. Cool. Sweet, now I just gotta figure out how to get all those rings in the one up there. Yeah, we already did that. All right, oop, I'm at the wrong thing here. Boink. Sweet. Well, thank you all for joining me for this wonderful Friday night beer and game. Got to play some Sonic and drink a pretty good beer. I did know the caterpillar enemies are called caterkillers because when I was a kid, I only had like, this was like when I was really young, but my mom gave me like only a couple hours a day that I could play games. So like once I ate that up, my favorite thing to do was like read the instruction manuals of games, which is probably how I like learned to like read to begin with, was video game instruction manuals, which is kind of crazy to think about. But yeah, so anyway, once again, thank you all for coming to this wonderful chat. I had a good old time. I hope you did too. And I'm going to keep doing this once a week. I'm going to take another sip of my beer here. Sailor, I swear, shoot me a link on Twitter or in Discord or whatever. I will check out your game. No promises of playing it on stream, but I will definitely check it out because that sounds pretty awesome. So oh, we got a new guy. Hi, Matthias. Did I pronounce that right? Yep. Can you do Can I do an impression of you? I'm Kappa 64. I don't know. I don't know what you sound like or anything. I've only like read stuff you've said. Well, like I said, once again, thank you guys for joining me for Friday Night Beer and Game. I will see you next week. And as always, remember, the best way to kick off the weekend is with a Friday Night Beer and Game. I'll be seeing you guys later.